We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, continuing action from the Grapefruit League between the Boston Red Sox and their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, number 15.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 11 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Elsberry. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, last game they got shut out, so we're going to learn a lot about this offense. How will they score runs? Can they manufacture runs? Are they going to totally rely on the long ball all the time? When you come off a shutout, it makes you think about their offensive attack. I want to see what adjustments they make in this game.
Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The
Jacoby
infield was playing back, but
Elsberry.
it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Elsberry. In his career against Porcello, comes in with 15 hits in 40 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. One 0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. In his career against Porcello, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No one out with a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Opportunity
48.
for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Pitch on the way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher,
Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Adonis Garcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it is on 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Porcello sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 delivery. A cold strike on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Elsberry. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. To his left, Pedroia. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Elsberry, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and that is off the first base bag, and they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
In less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping into the box, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, number 48.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Ramirez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Michael Marriott will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
38, Michael Marriott.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out with the man at first. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. On to first. A double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Elsberry. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie
Jr.
Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Chris Sale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Chris Sale.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swihart has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Paulo Orlando is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Paulo Orlando.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That ball's out of the zone and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering why is he swinging at that pitch. It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 48, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Two out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Sean Rodriguez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Sean Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Digging in once again, Adonis Garcia. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. John Ryan Murphy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
John Ryan Murphy.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Castro ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Chesler Cuthbert will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Rusney Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is there and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Chesler Cuthbert will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 21.
Rusney Castillo will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 38, Rusney Castillo.
Pedro Strop will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Pedro Strop.
Jed Lowry is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Trying to pick things up. Have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder,
Elsberry.
Jacoby Elsberry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and Elsberry's aboard with a base hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, but Elsberry stays put. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Way in front of that fastball. He's ready now. The pitch, and he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Chris Carter now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Jackie Bradley
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Ready now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jason Shreve takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Here's Starlin Castro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2 is the count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the
Cervelli.
catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out. Out here in the ninth.
Attention, please.
Gary Sanchez
Pinch hitting for the
will
Yankees.
get the call to pinch
Number
hit here as we'll
24.
see what he can do with 2
Gary
out and the base is empty.
Sanchez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston.